began to struggle with weight-related issues when you were a freshman in college, but your story is a little different from the others we've heard. Will you share it with us?
Sure. When I started college, probably 4 years ago now, I came into college, I wasn't really concerned with my weight or anything like that. And one of my friends who lived across the hall from me in my dorms was actually on the track and cross country team. And her coach was very obsessed with his athletes' weight. So he decided he needed to keep them tracking their food intake using a food log and weekly weigh-ins. And she decided, she was very influential because she was my age, a freshman, and this was her coach. So she decided she's going all for this, and it was actually helping her lose weight. So I'm like, oh, well, that sounds like a good idea. I'd like to see what I'm eating. So I decided to do the same thing. And over time, I started writing down every little nitpicky thing. And then I started to add on calories in addition to just writing down my food. Because I had this little book called like Calorie Requirements of Food or Calorie Intakes of Food. So I just started tracking every little thing. And then every day I started adding up all my numbers, and I'd get something like 1,600 calories a day. And I'm like, oh, that's all right. And then I started thinking, well, 1,000 calories a day would be much better, because that's a better number. So I started eating less and less. And once I got to 1,000, I'm like, well, shoot, if I can eat 1,000 calories a day, I can eat less than this. So it became the daily goal to eat as little as possible. 800 calories a day I thought was great. So the weight started coming off, and I was a pretty active person. Our dorm had a gym, so I would go down there all the time and just obsess over working out, eating nothing, because since we were in a dorm, we had a dorm cafeteria, and it was a great place to really be able to control what I was eating. So there was a scale down in the gym, and I started weighing myself, and I noticed, wow, this really works. I'm losing weight. So I just kept obsessing with that scale. I'd weigh myself every day, every time I went down there, and the weight just started coming off and coming off and coming off. And it just became like an obsession.
But you developed some other obsessive habits, too.
Yeah. My roommate remembers a story or thing I used to do with my animal crackers. You could buy these cool, no-fat animal crackers in a tub like this big, and I used to snack on them. No fat. I think it's like 100 calories per so many animal crackers. I made myself lock them in the closet or in our locker outside my room so I wouldn't see them. They wouldn't be in my plain view, so I wouldn't eat them. And if they did come out, I had to go out, unlock it, and I would take out 5, close it up, put it back in the locker outside. That's with that. And then saltines was another story. Saltines, she says I would never eat more than 3 saltines at a time because that was just too much. And if I ate more than 3 saltines, I was just mad at myself, and she thought I was nuts.
During this time, wasn't your body signaling you that you needed more food?
I was hungry all the time, and it was I would just try and find more and more tricks to ignore my hunger. I used exercise a lot because as soon as you go down and work out, the blood goes to your muscles instead of to your stomach, so the hunger twangs would go away. And then I would feel, well, I exercised and I burned some calories, so now I can go and have some food, and that was pretty okay. Other times I would just go to sleep, because I couldn't be hungry if I was sleeping. And I was starting to feel a little more lethargic because I wasn't getting enough calories. So I used all kinds of tricks to not eat. Hot chocolate, I drink hot chocolate, really bland hot chocolate, like 1 teaspoon per cup of water. So it had some flavor, but it was not good. So
when you returned home for the summer after that semester, and you were in a different environment, how did things change?
Well, when I returned home, I was about 25 pounds lighter than when I came in. I was about 140 pounds when I came in, and that's basically what I'm at now. And I was down to I think I was in 118 for a 5'6" frame, and I don't have a small frame by any means, but so that's way under. I went home, and I started interacting with some people that I used to interact with before, and they thought at first, oh, wow, you lost weight, great. And then as summer rolled around, they're like, oh, you're really skinny. And it was really hard because I couldn't go out to eat with them because I wouldn't eat anything, or I'd just order Diet Coke, I'm sorry, not a Coke. Or just have some soup or 1 bite of something, nothing with fat, ever. So they definitely noticed a change, and it was almost hindering them because they had to worry about me and if I was going to eat. So